It's the end of the petrodollar, and it's
Yes.
the emergence of the petro yuan, big time. Yeah, it's. I think I actually worry about Israel's future because one of the consequences of losing this one is America is going to be pushed out of the Middle East,
Yes.
and consequently, Israel will not have a protector.
Good.
She is going to have to turn round to Russia and China in order to guarantee her future. There is absolutely no other way. But the other thing, of course, is that what the Iranians are now doing is they are saying, we will let Chinese ships through. We will let Bangladeshi ships through. We will let Russian ships through. And this is the kicker. They're now saying that if you can demonstrate to us that the oil that you picked up in a Gulf terminal, you have paid for it in yuan and not in dollars.
Yes.
Not in euros, not in anything else, but in Chinese yuan, we will allow you to go through the straits. It's the end of the petrodollar, and it's
Yes.
the emergence of the petro yuan, big time. I mean, it was already beginning to switch a bit with Saudi Arabia selling oil to China and accepting payment in yuan. But this is a new development, and basically, I mean, we're seeing the end of the dollar. It's just being brought forward.
Yes. Agreed.
And yeah, it's a fascinating story to watch. It's a frightening story, but a fascinating story. And of course, it's bankrupting all the Gulf states. I don't know what their future is going to be. I mean, places like Dubai, for example. I mean, that sort of model of tax-free, wealth accumulation. Everybody with money goes to live there to avoid taxes. Huge, great revenues coming from the fact that this is one of the biggest airport hubs in the world and all the rest of it. All that, I think, has been fatally damaged. It really has.
Agreed.
I don't know where that's going to go. But, I mean, there's big change here. The Americans are out. I think that the Russian and Chinese Shanghai Cooperation Organization and BRICS partnership are in. BRICS is another story because I think I'm right in saying that India is due to host the next BRICS chairmanship. But, I mean, she's been sitting on the fence with America.
Yes.
She's still got 3 ships, I think, Iranian ships, which she hasn't sent out on instructions from America. The Iranians are not pleased about this. So, and also, India gave the Americans the intelligence, if you like, that one of the warships returning, small warships, returning from an innocent military meeting, gathering, if you like, a conference in India, gave the intel to the Americans, who then sunk it off Sri Lanka.
Just to clarify, the 3 ships the Indians were holding, from my understanding, they were released as long as the Iranians let some oil through. That's my understanding.
The way India has behaved, its fence sitting, has actually got it into a huge lot of trouble.
Agreed.
And things are going to change, I think, as far as the idea of BRICS as well. So we're in for a really tumultuous time, I think, now. Characterized by collapse of the fiat currency system.
Hopefully.
Because it is led by the dollar. And, just a small point. If you look at the US Treasury debt, that's now over 39 trillion. It crossed that Rubicon, I think, last week?
And of course, as you rightly said earlier in this interview, we all know the way the Western cat will jump when it comes to fiat currency and interest rates and so on and so forth, which is why I think the structural value of gold will be coming to the surface quite quickly in the next few weeks, I would think, because sooner or later, everybody's going to have to actually put up or shut up. And that's the Fed, that's Washington, that's Modi in Delhi, who I don't think is a very popular guy. Yeah. Anyway, with a lot of people. I think his days could be numbered. Trump's clearly days are numbered. I mean, he's almost incoherent.